Hi, I'm Rick with Gardens by Rick, and in this video I'm going to give you some tips on gardening and lawn care. With gardening, the most important thing is the soil. The soil is alive. You got to keep it alive and healthy for you to have the results in the grow of your plants and the health of the appearance and the above ground and below ground. Roots are very important. So for how you go about that and making sure that your soil is exactly how you want it, of course you need to check the pH of the soil. You want to make sure that if it's a normal plant, not a high acid lover, you want to keep it around 7, 7.5 generally. The second most important factor, of course, in the soil is the moisture level. If the moisture is too high or too low, the plant won't be happy, therefore it won't grow for you. The last most important feature with gardening, with the soil, of course, is that once a year it needs to keep its trace minerals in the soil. So you need to add that to there. Every year you need to add trace minerals back into the soil at least once a year and mix in some really good grow mulch or some kind of organic mulch material back into the soil so that it retains moisture better. It brings in the good acid that the soil needs, and it keeps the garden pretty much very healthy. At least the garden soil part you don't have to worry about. The rest is the sun and the weather, and that's beyond your control. Now regarding your lawn has a few requirements, even less than plants. With the lawn, you just want to make sure, of course, that the lawn has enough sun. Most lawns require 6 to 7 hours of full sunlight a day for it to really be a healthy green lawn. There are some lawns that can survive with less and some shade, but you do need generally a good amount of sun to keep a lawn happy. Of course, you want to make sure that you feed your lawn with a good fertilizer made to feed lawns, and I always recommend getting a weed and feed variety so that you're doing two great things at one point. You're feeding the lawn the food that it needs, and you're also taking care and stopping the broadleaf weeds that will grow in the garden and stopping them from living, and it kills them. It also is very important to aerate your lawn regularly. At least 2 to 3 times a year, it's important to aerate, meaning put holes into the ground so that water, nutrients, and air can get in there and get out of there more readily. That will keep for a very healthy lawn for a long time. Again, I'm Rick with Gardens by Rick, and those are some tips on gardening and lawn care.